I think internally, cross-functional collaboration is super important. Like I always say, like events teams cannot be successful without really the support of the entire organization. And I think it's our job as event leaders to really foster that alignment and communication and collaboration with product marketing, with sales, with PR, with customer success, and really ensure that the event is aligned to the broader business goals, because that's how you're going to drive ROI from your event, is ensuring that you're aligned with the rest of the business. And then I think from an external perspective on the community side, when you involve customers, partners, and advocates in your events, it makes them much more meaningful and not just led by marketing, right? Like customers want to hear from customers about how they're successful using your products. And so I think the more that you can bring in those advocates, right, have a customer advisory board and bring those people in to speak at your events. We were just talking about, we have Black Hat coming up in August, and how are we going to tell our customer stories on site? So we're going to incorporate customer videos and testimonials in our booth. And I think that's super important.
Okay, +1 to everything that Bethany said, especially internally. And I'm seeing in the comments, like, you can't be successful if you are not cross collaborating. Like, there's no way that they can stand alone. And just from my personal experience, I've talked about this on LinkedIn posts before, but I think that from my vantage point, whenever I saw a gap, I jumped in. I supported it. I helped, whether somebody asked me or not. I think it's a really strong leadership skill that folks can have, especially in events, is like, if you see a gap, if you see like a miscommunication or something happening, own it and just like run with it and move forward with it, because people are going to notice that. So I think that's a really big internal thing that I've learned. Yeah, and external, I mean, that's where, talking about Dreamforce, that is a whole community in itself. It's a little ecosystem of trailblazers and folks who are so committed to the product and to the people who are designing it and the input that they can give. So when they get in person, it's just like amplified, and they are all so excited and love to be able to be with one another. So yeah, I think there's so much to be said to have it be community driven. And I know that's a buzzword, but it's so true that taking feedback or surveys or creating, a Slack community or doing something is just so valuable, because you have everything that they need right there. And then you can act on it and implement it versus, trying to reverse engineer it.